Nippon Hoso Podcast Station.
Today we are diving into 日暮らしのなく頃に or Higurashi When They Cry。
転ぶときはどんなに注意してても転ぶよ。だからいつ転んでもいいように思いっきり今を楽しむのが正解だと思うな。
So in English, well, things fall apart sometimes no matter how hard you try to keep them together. That's why you have to live every day to the fullest, so you never feel like you didn't make the most of it when it is gone. I'd like to introduce two psychological buzzwords often used amongst young people in the English-speaking world today. So, FOMO and JOMO. I actually didn't know JOMO, so I'm going to learn this with you guys. But FOMO is short for fear of missing out.Fear of missing out の頭文字を全部取って FOMO, FOMO って言うんですけど JOMO, I didn't know this phrase. I've never heard of it, but JOMO is short for joy of missing out. SNS 疲れの反動で生まれたトレンドが joy of missing out.
Anime English Club with Sally
Amaki.Hello everyone and welcome to episode 68 of the Anime English Club. I'm your host, Sally Amaki. 今週もよろしくお願いします。Do you hear how husky my voice is right now? It's not really translating well onto the mic, but ちょっとハスキーじゃないですか、今日の声。It's because, I have a reason. It is because this past week I was at this idol festival called Tokyo Idol Festival 2026. We performed, my idol group performed under the scorching hot sun and I was screaming like crazy because it was very fun and I lost my voice. はい。ちなみに scorching hot の scorching は灼熱って意味なので、本当にめちゃくちゃ暑いもう灼熱の火の下でっていう時に scorching hot sun って言ってくださいね。It was literally so hot. And I looked at the audience. There were only like 5 people wearing a hat. Are you guys out of your mind? 本当に That is crazy. Rule number 1, if you are going out in the sun in Japan, please have one of these little handy fans.If you're just listening, you can't really see what I'm holding up, but I'm holding up a very tiny, tiny portable, chargeable fan, and it's really breezy. I'm going to turn it on. Look, do you see this? すごいんですよ、本当。めちゃくちゃ、もう、絶対これなしでは皆さん外行かないでください。You're gonna get a heat stroke, 本当。熱中症になるので。I would know because last year I got 3 heat strokes. This year,Not yet, but I'm counting on it. It's gonna come soon. So this, and also I advise you guys to get a sun umbrella. 日傘 sun umbrella. I advise you to get that as well. It is such a game changer. はい。game changer っていうのも、結構フレーズというか、これ1個持ってるだけで、なんていうのかな、世界が変わるとか、なんだろうな、どう説明すればいいんでしょう。例えば、ゲームチェンジャーは試合してるとするじゃないですか。で、裸足で走ってたのを急にスニーカーに変えて走った時にもう180度パフォーマンスが向上したみたいな感じの凄さがあるということでゲームチェンジャーみたいな、もうすべてが変わった180度も自分のパフォーマンス向上みたいな感じで、having a handy fan is such a game changer in the summer みたいな。夏の時にハンディファン持ってたら180度人生向上しますみたいな感じで皆さん使ってください。Having a 推し is a game changer in life とか Having a pen is such a game changer、in the classroom とか使ってくださいね。Wow! はい。
大富豪の革命みたいなやつよね。
大富豪の革命どういうことですか？私日本語それ聞いたことないかもです。
トランプゲームの
はい。
大富豪。
大富豪って英語でなんて言うんだろう。どんなゲームですか？
向こうにあるものかわかんない。
大富豪。で向こうババ抜きとかもないんですよ。多分本当わかんない。私が友達少なくてトランプゲームはまあそんなことない可能性が スピードとかばっか遊んでました。一人で十分なので。はい。ということで、enough of that. Look at me teaching English without even starting the episode yet. But let's start. Today we are diving into 日暮らしのなく頃に or Higurashi When They Cry. So Higurashi When They Cry is a major hit based on a visual novel by the Doujin Circle, 7th Expansion, which was adapted into a TV anime in 2006. I repeat, 2006. Oh my gosh, that was 20 years ago. In the early summer of 1983, the protagonist, Keiichi Maebara, moves to the village of Hinamizawa and enjoys a peaceful and lively daily life with his classmates, Rena, Ryugu, and Mion Sonozaki. However, his life is turned upside down when he learns about the mysterious incidents that occur on the day of the annual Watanagashi Festival. It's a masterpiece that blends psychological horror and mystery, depicting the characters as they are consumed by paranoia and fight against a cruel fate. Believing in the bonds with their friends through repeated tragedies, this year marks the 20th anniversary of the anime, and a new TV anime series has been announced. Congratulations! すごい. That's how loved this series is. I mean, it's very popular in my neighborhood as well, in my hometown, in America as well, so I wouldn't be surprised. They're making so many new series for everything, huh? Like Evangelion as well, yeah, and When They Cry. I know, a new generation of traumatized kids. I'm excited. So for this episode, I kind of rewatched When They Cry because the last time I watched it, I think I was like in middle school. So I didn't remember much about it. But oh my gosh, I got traumatized once again. I forgot how traumatizing it was. Like, usually when the anime starts, you wouldn't think it's so traumatizing because it's kind of like a slice of life anime, 日常アニメみたいな感じなんですけど、like suddenly the atmosphere just changes. Like Rena just starts screaming like, "You're a liar!" I'm like, "No, I'm not lying." But yeah, if you are into psychological mysteries, I really do advise you to watch it. It's perfect for the summer as well, so you should watch it. So the line we are diving deep into today is, it's actually by Rena.
転ぶときはどんなに注意してても転ぶよ。だからいつ転んでもいいように思いっきり今を楽しむのが正解だと思うな。
So in English, well, things fall apart sometimes no matter how hard you try to keep them together. That's why you have to live every day to the fullest, so you never feel like you didn't make the most of it when it is gone. Hi. So this is a line from episode 22 of the first season. On their way home from their school club, the protagonist Keiichi tells Rena Ryugu how much fun he's been having every day since moving from the city to Hinamizawa. This is Rena's response to Keiichi when he says he's scared that one day this happy routine might suddenly change. And newsflash, it will change. Everything changes. Nobody's happy in this series in the very end. So, oops, spoiler. Newsflash も、なんて言えばいいのかな。newsflash は速報みたいな感じの意味なんですけど、今私が使ったのは、でれん、速報、誰も幸せになりませんみたいな感じの newsflash。なんかアナウンスしたいときに皆さん使ってみてください。Hi, newsflash. Hi. All right, so let's break down some vocab. So we are looking at Rena's phrase. She is saying things fall apart sometimes no matter how hard you try to keep them together. So keep them together はつなぎ止めるって意味ですね。シャープ65皆さん覚えていますかね。時をかける少女でも出てきた fall apart. Fall apart はダメになる、物事が崩れるという表現なんですけれども、物事が fall apart したらどうにか keep them together そのね、つなぎ止めなきゃということで we have to keep them together. Or you can also say keep yourself together とかもできます。なんかもう自分を保ってみたいな keep が保つって意味なので keep yourself together. You have to あとなんだろうな、やり続ける keep going とか keep it going とか keep them together, keep it together, we have to keep us together とか、本当 つなぎ止めるっていう意味でございます。使ってください。Next, that is why you have to live every day to the fullest. So live every day to the fullest. 毎日を精一杯思いっきり生きるという意味ですね。fullest は full いっぱいの最上級でございます。full, fuller, fullest. cute, cuter, cutest. Yeah. みたいな感じで S とはなんかそこの言葉の最上級という意味ですね。限界まで満たされた状態で生きるイコール精一杯生きるという意味で使われています。So live every day to the fullest. なんだろう You can also say I want to support my idol to the fullest. 自分の推しをもう精一杯応援したいですとかOr I want to support my idol to the fullest until she graduates とかだったら推しの卒業まで精一杯応援したいですっていう使い方もできますし、ちょっとこのフレーズとは違うんですけど、今のセンテンスと一緒な感じの言葉だと、日本語で推しは押せるときに押せっていう言葉があるじゃないですか。I don't like that word, by the way. 私は別にその言葉あんま好きじゃないんですけどね。はい。ちょっと終わりを考えるのあんま好きじゃないので、その言葉好きじゃないんですけど、推しは押せるときに押せは、I have to support my idol while I can. While I can は、できるときにっていう意味ですね。While I can.Yeah, so you should support your idols while you can とかですね。はい。でもあんま使わなくていいです。本当に。幸せを考えてください。次。make the most of ほにゃらら。そう、ほにゃららを最大限に活用する。思い切り楽しむ。So I have to make the most of it. この与えられた状況ですね。it, make the most of it. 与えられたこの状況から最大のもの、the most を作り出す。make 作り出すが make ですね。イコール今あるものを最大限に活用するという意味になります。So let's say, you can watch the Anime English Club on YouTube, and you can also watch it on Apple, like Podcasts, Spotify, all for free. So you have to make the most of it and learn English みたいな。アニメイングリッシュクラブもいろんなところで見たり聞けるんだから、全部をちゃんとフルで最大限活用して英語を学ばなきゃっていう意味ですね。make the most of it. はい。です。Now let's practice pronouncing this week's phrase. So this week's phrase is
転ぶときはどんなに注意してても転ぶよ。だからいつ転んでもいいように思いっきり今を楽しむのが正解だと思うな。
So in English,Well, things fall apart sometimes no matter how hard you try to keep them together. That's why you have to live every day to the fullest, so you never feel like you didn't make the most of it when it is gone. One more time. Well, things fall apart sometimes no matter... I'm going to do that one more time. Well, things fall apart sometimes no matter how hard you try to keep them together. That's why you have to live every day to the fullest, so you never feel like you didn't make the most of it when it is gone. I'm actually getting traumatized by repeating this sentence twice because Rena has a tendency to repeat her words twice as well. And I'm starting to feel like Rena, and that's freaky. So, but I did it for you guys. If you watch the series, you would know how freaky it is. かなとか言いますもんね。怖い。はい。So, pronunciation tips. Fullest, list. Imagine you are jumping off of the back of your teeth. Fullest. Like, don't fullest. I wouldn't say jump in front of you when you're trying to say the words. Imagine the sound going like behind you. Fullest. なんかちょっと一回自分の元に引っ張り返すみたいな気持ちで L を発音してください。fullest ですね。はい。あんま押し出すよりかはもう fullest 引っ込めるみたいな気持ちでやってください。Next, most of it. to が多いですね。つば出そう。Be careful when you pronounce this because there is going to be spit everywhere. Most of it. Most of it. So put on some lip balm. and then go like なんかリップバームをね唇にめっちゃ広げるみたいな感じでのぐらいの唇噛む感じで most です。だからあんま別にぐらいやらなくて大丈夫なんですけど、ちょっと軽く most of it。 あと most st が多分大変ですよね。I think st is the hard part. st なんだろう、何に似てるかな。st なんだろう。try mimicking the sound of like a train トゥトゥトゥみたいな感じ。とか、あとこの短いストのトの練習は手でちょっとエアガンみたいなの作って make an air gun with imaginary gun with your hand and go like それと同じ空気の出し方です。It feels the same like most です。はい。make the most of it、same with it too. make the most of it です。はい。どっちもエアガンで打ってみてください。はい。ちゃんとためになってますか皆さん、毎週ここ。Am I helping you guys? I feel like you guys are just making fun of how I explain things. I hope I'm doing well.
アニメイングリッシュクラブ with サリー・アマキ。
Alright, let's go. Cultural context. So this time, relating to Rena's lines, I'd like to introduce two psychological buzzwords often used amongst young people in the English-speaking world today. So FOMO and JOMO. I actually didn't know JOMO, so I'm going to learn this with you guys. But FOMO is short for fear of missing out.Fear of missing out の頭文字を全部取って FOMO, FOMO って言うんですけど Fear of missing out は直訳すると何か見逃すこと、取り残されることへの恐怖っていう意味なんですけど This is a modern illness born from the spread of social media. Yeah, that's the explanation online, but I'd say I had FOMO even before I had access to the internet. I had FOMO from elementary school. Whenever I would go to a sleepover, I was always the last one to fall asleep because I had FOMO. I didn't want anybody having fun without me, and I didn't want to like wake up the next day and being like,What were you guys doing yesterday, you know? And having like an inside joke without me knowing, yeah, I had real FOMO. Inside joke は内輪ネタって言うんですけど FOMO はこういう自分がいなかった時に内輪ネタとかできたら嫌だな、怖いなとかっていう感情を FOMO って言います。And, you know, this is a very real feeling because especially I feel like I developed this in elementary school because I skipped school for 1 week because I had the flu. And then all my best friends had like inside jokes amongst themselves and I couldn't really like communicate with them for like 2 weeks because whenever I would be like, hey, what are you guys laughing about? They'd be like, you wouldn't understand because you weren't there, which is very mean. Shame on you. Yeah, you can always fill me in, but yeah, you know how mean kids could be mean. So yeah, that's why I had FOMO all throughout middle school. But that's what FOMO means, fear of missing out. Next, JOMO. I didn't know this phrase. I've never heard of it, but JOMO is short for joy of missing out. はい。SNS 疲れの反動で生まれたトレンドが Joy of Missing Out ですね。直訳すると見逃すことの喜びらしいです。So, I guess it's a positive mindset where you find joy in intentionally not participating or not caring about what others are doing. So, if your friends, you know, let's say you don't like to go clubbing, but all your best friends are like, hey, let's go out clubbing Friday night. And because you had FOMO, usually you'd be like, I don't want to go, but okay, I'd go with you guys. But If you have JOMO, you'd be like, no, I don't like clubbing, so I'm going to stay home and watch a movie, and you enjoy that. And that is what the joy of missing out is. Honestly, I think this is very hard, and I'm not going to be able to do this until my frontal lobe is fully developed. 前頭葉が発達しきってない限り、この感情は無理だと思います。So wait until you guys are over 25 because that is when your frontal lobe fully develops. I swear to you, 誓いますってことです。約束する。I swear to you, life gets easier after 25 because you do not care about anything. Honestly, nothing phases you anymore. Every hate comment, every hate word you get from like the internet or your peers, I've heard it all before. Like, try something new. So just wait, if you guys are very, sensitive teenagers and you're going through some stuff, just wait until your frontal lobe is fully developed. It will be there.
はい。ということで、
Are we good? That is it for this episode of the Anime English Club. Next episode, we are going to continue exploring Higurashi no na k頃ni, or Higurashi When They Cry. Thank you so much for listening. You can listen to Anime English Club as a podcast and on YouTube, where you can follow along with transcripts and subtitles. You can adjust the speed however you want and listen as many times as you need to get comfortable with English. Listening over and over is really the key to mastering any language. For Japanese and English subtitles, go to youtube.com/anime-english-club or just search by the title. You can also watch the video version on Apple Podcast as well. And I also have an announcement to make. Yay! Apparently, if you open Apple Podcast right now, there is this video that pops up where Apple recommends all these new programs on the Apple Podcast app. And this program, Anime English Club with Sally Maki, was chosen or featured on one of the videos. If you open the app, you can watch it. But I heard that it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. 人生で1回しかないらしくて、it only pops up if you've never opened the Apple Podcast before. So if you listen to this program on the Apple Podcast, sorry to you, you will not see the video unless you uninstall the app and reinstall it, right? Hi. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you want to go to that measure, but if you want to see the video that I was featured in, please uninstall right now. And if you have never used Apple Podcast before, please open the Apple Podcast app so that you can see the video. Yay! I'll be waiting. 見てくださいね。ということで、The Anime English Club wants to hear from you. Please let us know any anime you'd like us to cover, or for specific lines, please tell us whose line it is and which episode it is from, or just any general English questions. We want to hear from you. Please email us at ac@1242.com. That is ac@1242.com. You can email me in either Japanese or English. メールは日本語でも英語でも大丈夫です。ということで、if you haven't watched When They Cry yet, please do by the next episode so that I can traumatize you once again. See you later next week. See you later next week. そんなフレーズはありません。See you later. Bye.
From the Nippon Hoso Podcast Station, this is the Anime English Club, hosted by me, Sally Maki. This episode was written and directed by Naoki Nakamura, edited by Nana Yoshimura, all from Waltz Inc. Our executive producer is Shiori Tanaka for Nippon Broadcasting System Japan.